SBR Industry News is sponsored by William Hill.
Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom here, bringing you a special edition of the SBR Industry News, reporting for SportsbookReview.com. The football season is just weeks away, and many gamblers are in the process of deciding which sportsbooks to call home for the year. Between competitive bonus programs, free payouts, the promise of fast payouts, the choices can be somewhat overwhelming for a bettor new to the scene. This is precisely why SBR has so many free resources to choose from to make the decision that much easier. SBR advises bettors to take advantage of the Sportsbook ratings guide, the Sportsbook selector, reviews and the recommended list before making a decision. After all, your hard-earned paycheck demands that, which brings us to our opening story. Ranked number 1 on the 5 sportsbooks to avoid list, oddsmaker.com has confiscated over $250,000 from winning players to date. The only crime of these gamblers was to get involved with a company as dodgy as Oddsmaker. The sportsbook enforces a controversial rule that allows winnings to be seized from player balances that are alleged to be quote-unquote recreational, code word for winning. Despite their large marketing budget, Oddsmaker considers players' deposited funds their own and routinely fleeces players from their big wins. Bet Revolution comes in at number 2. The sportsbook recently confiscated more than $26,000 from 3 players accused of syndicate betting. In one of the most bizarre and unusual cases of the year, Bet Revolution admitted searching on Facebook for the 3 players to see if they were friends with one another. When their strange practices came to light, BetRev doubled down on their approach and made no apologies for stealing the winnings. The sportsbook has then since become slow paying and is not likely to keep its lights on much longer. Dimeline Sportsbook and the rest of the BTG global shops are ranked 3rd. The family of books openly admit delaying payouts of customers that complain of their slow transaction times. While the company's been in business for years, it appears to have fallen on hard times, so they've reverted to their previous rough handling of player accounts that had them on the blacklist in 2007. For the rest of the top 5 sportsbooks to avoid for the 2013 NFL and college football campaigns, please check the SBR Newswire. That's all from me today. Do be sure to tune in for Friday's installment of SBR iGaming News. I've been your host, Natalie Rydstrom, reporting for SportsbookReview.com. Stay tuned and up to date with the sports betting world by checking out our SBR News playlists, clicking on the videos on the screen. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get the news as and when it happens.